what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's
every Monday, tell a friend, tell a friend. Loose Voltage is in the building.
What up?
In the building, bro. I know where you at. You at your house.
No, I'm in the studio.
Okay. All right. Never mind. He's in the studio. Now he's in the building. We in the studio. What's up, brother?
Chilling, man. What's poppin', bro?
Man, cooling. Feeling good. Feeling great. Happy Monday.
Hey, man, how's your weekend, bro?
Weekend was jam-packed. I ain't gonna lie. It was jam-packed, man. It was monumental. I'm gonna say that right now. I got a swimmer on my hands. My daughter had her first swim lessons.
Oh, that's so tight. That's so
and
tight.
She hated it. She was pissed.
Has she been swimming before?
She liked the tub, but she did not like the pool, man.
What?
So I'm out watching, you know what I'm saying, through the window and everything. And so her mom's in there, they treading water and everything is cool. And then the lady came over with the cup, right? But the cup has holes in it.
Okay.
So her mom dips the cup up in and puts it on her. Bro, my baby was not going for that.
Wait, she just poured water on her?
No, it's not necessarily pour the water on her, but you're kind of like introducing the water to her. It's kind of like a shower, if you ask me.
But she was already in the pool?
But her face ain't, you know what I'm saying? Her body was under the water, but the top half hadn't hit the water yet.
Oh no, I ain't no swim instructor.
But
if I was teaching little babies to swim,
what you gonna do?
Dumping a cup of water on them ain't the first move. That's
it didn't go well from there on.
That's day 3. I may give them a cup to sip from, but
Yeah. It did not go well from there on. I'm talking about baby was kicking and screaming.
That's crazy.
And then I interviewed her at the end of it, and I was like, "Hey, baby, how'd it go?" She like looked me off. She didn't want to talk about it. I was like, "Dang, she in the feelings, right?" So she finally opened up, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, "The water. How'd you like the water?" She was like, "The water." I was like, "Oh, my baby was hurt, bro." But it was a cool weekend, man. We got football back. I was able to have. I was really on some daddy daycare, bro.
Wait, so niggas ain't boycotting football no more?
No, it's back.
Did you ever boycott the football? 2016 when Kaepernick, the whole thing, they basically showed us who they were.
No.
You said, "Nah, I'm watching."
No, man, I wasn't in that party. I understood what Cap was going for, but I still watch my football.
I feel you. It's like your therapy. It's the thing you need.
It kind of makes your week go by. You know what I'm saying? Where you have Monday night football, you got some Thursday football, Saturday and Sunday. So it kind of make my week go by, definitely when it comes to the fall. Not saying that's an excuse for why I was watching football, but I chose to watch football and support in other ways when it comes down to
I feel that.
Cause.
Did you feel the type of way about the
this guy here? Let me take a sip. Come on, cheers, Luke. Come on, lay it on me. What you got?
I'm fucking with you, bro.
You digging? I was gonna say I was on some daddy daycare mode, right? Mm-hmm. So I have my daughter, I have my son, and has a football. Without mom's was gone. It was just daddy and Brasi.
Dang.
Daddy and Brasi. When I tell you Brasi is the problem child of all of them.
His dog, by the way.
He don't listen to nothing. Brasi is my Frenchie. He does not listen to anything.
Golly.
Man. So yeah, it was an eventful. Another thing, Luce, I had my I feel old moment. You know how people always, oh, you look old, you feel old, I had my moment.
What happened?
This weekend. And I've always been like, no, I'm young at heart, mindset, young. But I was out scouting a baseball team, right?
Oh.
Yeah, man. So I'm scouting a baseball team, and I'm waiting for one team to finish to go to the championship. So a while back, there's this movie, and as a matter of fact, MTV has it running again. Teen Mom. Back in college, the girl I used to date was obsessed with that show, so I used to watch it. Definitely blaming that on her. All right, so I used to watch Teen Mom, right? So there's a baby named Bentley on that show.
That's my dog name.
Well, it was the baby's name from the. Come on, follow me, bro.
I'm with you.
All right, so I'm watching the game, bro, and
Yeah.
the pitcher is named Bentley. So I'm like, the only Bentley I know is that Bentley, but it can't be that Bentley. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no way he's yay high throwing the ball now. Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Man, I started looking around, looking at the crowd and everything. I started Google searching. I said, bruh, Bentley was out there playing baseball, and I'm watching this kid play baseball. I seen him from Teen Mom out the womb, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Was the mom there?
The mom was there too.
Wow.
Mom, stepdad, everything, and it was just like full circle. Like, dang, bro. Like that moment hit me, and I was like, yeah, you getting old, bro.
Damn. Did you talk to them?
Nah, I mean, I ain't fan out, but I just really, I really was like, dang, that's him. You know what I mean? Like the mom, the little kid, and you see him now. He's give or take like 11 or 12 because it was the 12U game. He pitched the game to win to get him to the championship, but they lost in the championship. But it was a really cool moment to see that.
That's dope, man.
You know what I mean? So that was my moment. That was my weekend, bro. What about you?
I can't even remember what I did this weekend. That's how my life is going right now.
Lit? That sounds like it was lit.
It's all just a blur. I probably went running. I'm just guessing what I did. I don't know. But I did watch that Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle last night, so that was lit. Like, okay. I went shopping for baby clothes. Oh, I'm gonna tell it. KP probably don't want me to tell it, but I'm gonna tell it. So,
don't get in trouble,
KP, we like, yo, we're gonna hang out this week. We're gonna hang out.
Yeah.
So she went and put these jeans on low, and I was like, hold up, now these is like 3-month jeans or something like that. And low, she's kind of small, so she could still fit them. But I was just like, nah. She was looking like a teenager. And I was like, nope.
Sweatpants, shouted.
I said, hold on, let me see low right quick. And so I went there, I tore them things off. I put on some sweatpants, some baggy joints.
Yeah. I feel you.
And I was like, nah, we going to Oshkosh. So we went to Oshkosh and Carter's.
Yeah.
We loaded up on some new clothes. So she got her fall wardrobe like straight. I'm like, dang. So KP know the secret code. If she ever want me to go shopping,
she gonna put on some grown pants.
Yeah, I was like, nope.
No, I feel you.
I came back out with Lo and some new pants. She was like, really? Was it that serious? Really? I was just like, yeah. Nah.
As a father, yeah.
Yeah, nah. I can't let that fly. I just can't let it fly. I can't. You know?
I know Nova's little hot girl shorts be gone. I be, listen. Her mama think they so cute, though. Her mom, they so cute, we got matching shorts. Nah, bro. I ain't going for it. When she go back, hey, something's missing. Hey, sorry.
Hey man. I hope this ain't gonna be shorts. You know what I mean? Their life. I would hate to be that guy, but I gotta be that guy. I can't just let them. I just can't let that fly.
We're raising queens.
Come on, man.
We're raising queens.
Come on,
man. Can't have no hot girl summer shorts all. No.
What is summer?
Hey. Nova. Sweatpants, shawty. Sweatpants, shawty.
Nah, love. Yeah, no, but for real though, I'll move to Alaska. I'll do it.
I don't like the cold that much. My baby could just dress up like this cold. Fall is here. You know what I'm saying? Fall is here. I'm watching the calendar strong. Like, okay, it's time for you to bundle up all the way. Yeah, all those clothes, you too big for them now. Get them up out of here.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Other than that, like you went shopping, you went running. the motivation for running, man. I know you was lighting up my watch.
Oh,
What's the
man,
motivation right
man.
now?
Come on, man. I'm out here getting miles, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. We gonna still do the marathon. We looking at half marathon. We're gonna start off with a half marathon because I ain't up to the marathons yet, but I do a half. But nah, better as possible. We're gonna do a marathon together. Whoever's down, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna say it every week so y'all can remember. But yeah, man, if you following us on our Nike app on that activity, man, like
Miles.
you need to, because we trying to get miles. I know my boy Flint is doing 100 miles a month.
100 miles.
Flint, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I just crossed over to 100 miles this month. Like in the last 4 weeks. I'm in this 4-week challenge.
Yeah. And
I didn't know I was this competitive, but I just don't want to lose, bro. I'm not going to. I can't help it, bro. It makes my skin crawl just the idea of me losing. I feel like that's a problem, probably.
Why? Why would that be a problem?
Because this is supposed to be like KP be like, yo, this is supposed to be like a family bonding thing. That's what it started off as, but you kind of trying to win.
Great coach once said, you play to win the game. You play to win. What's the point of playing the game if you ain't trying to play to win?
Come on, man. Play
to win. Hey,
you know
if it's family, if it's friends, if it's foe, I'm playing to win. I got children.
Cheering.
I got cheering, bro. They got to know we winners.
Come on, man.
That's it.
Yeah, I really just can't wait to post that I won.
Hey, you better. Hey, I don't know who you competing with, but you better keep going. Don't sit up there and think you on the throne, bro.
Nah, for real. I'm really man, I'm killing these niggas. I can't.
So speaking of being a father and being competitive, how does that translate to how you parent?
How I parent?
Yeah, how you parent? Like when it comes to, Lowe's still young, but of course you're gonna want her to play possibly some sports and stuff like that. How would that go into? Please don't be that dad. Go ahead.
No, okay.
So you got it on your person,
bro. I feel like, man, don't tell KP this, bro. This is a lot of me. I'm giving you all the gems, bro. Every time I change her diaper, I pick up the little basketball and make her shoot it in the hoop. Today though. What? Bro, I'm not lying. I really want to turn the camera so y'all can see where I changed her.
This man got a dream. Come on.
But today I tried to hand her the basketball. KP is here.
KP's here. She in the
today,
building.
I tried to hand her the basketball.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't take it.
Dang. KP must have put some salt in the game.
I was like, why is she not taking it? What's up? What's happening? This is our bond. We do this. We've been doing this. Why she don't want the ball? I was like, dang, is she trying to tell me she's not really into sports?
Hey, if you don't mind, can you tell the family how old little Lo is? Because you're being really harsh right now, but let them know. Give them some context. How old is my niece?
She's 10 months. But
10 months.
Is that
because she doesn't want to shoot a ball one day. One. This man said, is she trying to tell me she ain't into sports? Go ahead, man. Talk to me.
Oh, you think I'm a little extreme right now? Just a tad.
Hey, we'll take a poll. So when it comes to, so it's obvious when it comes to sports, you're gonna be that father. You're gonna be the one.
I don't know, bro. I just got we gotta win. Ain't nobody told you. You can do anything you want. If you feel like you can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? Don't listen to nobody else. Don't let nothing be a distraction. Just be focused on that thing that you want to do. So I don't know if it's sports. I don't care if it's art. I don't care if it's music. She seems like she might like music too.
Okay.
I don't care what it is, man. Whatever it is, Just stay focused, and you can do it. And I'm the alley-oop. I'm gonna be her alley-oop king. Like, whatever she's doing, I'm gonna make sure she's doing it at high levels. So that's my goal. I hope I don't be like on no too extreme type shit, but I might be extreme. I might be extreme.
I mean, you see, like, whether it's soccer moms, helicopter dads, whatever the case, the names that they call them. And some of you see some kids accept and adapt to that, and then you see some other kids, just break under pressure. Definitely during this tournament this weekend, I got to see a lot of those type of parents, right?
Which ones?
Huh? The ones who are very tough on their kids, right? There was one dad. The game was only in like the fourth inning, but the team had already took off on them boys. It was like 11-3 already, right? Yeah. So the dad started packing up. So him and the mom out here arguing. The son still got to play a game though. So she was like, "Did you just stay?" You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, "Game over."
Like, I ain't come here to see this shit.
He was pissed. You know what I'm saying? In the championship game, y'all wait to the championship game to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? So he packing up his stuff and everything. The boys ended up rallying, but I mean, they still lost. It was, I think the final score was like 7-11 or something like that. But you can tell he's one of those tough parents, right? And how does that correlate to kids as they get older, whether it's competitive spirit or they just let the game go? Do they give up on themselves? What happens when you have parents like that are possibly too hard on the kid? Like I said, those kids were possibly 12 and under. You know what I'm saying? So still in a molding stage.
I think that shit works, man.
You think it works?
I think being hard and having high expectations for your child helps them. You know what I mean? Because this world don't care. This world does not care whether you succeed or fail. So like when you look at like all them African parents or Asian parents and them kids bring their report card home and it be A's and B's and they be like, what is this? Is this a B? Like, I did not raise them. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Like, so like you gotta have some high expectations out here. Like, I don't expect to see no B's. You know, like that's how I'm going into it.
I can dig it.
You know what I mean? Depending on the child, anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some kids, you be like, you know what? He's a C student, and that's just who he is.
That's what you're gonna get out of him.
But I'm going in with high standards, and you're gonna have to prove to me that you cannot meet those expectations.
I can dig it. I see A Carter said, "I never let my kids win." Bill's character.
That's real.
They gotta earn it. No,
they gotta.
I can respect that, man. Hey, my dad never let us win in anything. Never. Who did? The first time I beat my dad in a race, he was almost 50. I'm not slow. My dad's not slow.
Nah,
you know
that's nah. Especially if you got boys, you cannot let them win.
My dad, like everything we played was rough. He never let us get away with nothing. Even the sports that he didn't play, like he didn't play basketball. He was a football player, track player, rugby, baseball, bowling. My dad was an athlete. He just all around. But never let us win nothing.
Yeah.
Everything you gotta earn. And if you earn it, line it up again. That's where he at with it. Yeah. You won that time. Line it up again. Let's get
smart. Your dad's smart because if he would have let y'all win, y'all would have been walking around with your chest out. He can't have that.
No.
Y'all would have been trying to eat
still don't want that
chicken and shit. Nah. That ain't happening.
I hate to admit that, boy, but hey, he never. I'm talking about relay racing, all none.
Golly,
but
bro.
it built great character. Speaking of great character, man.
Can we talk about Verzuz?
I was going to talk. You could talk about Verzuz. I had something else, but go ahead.
What you got?
I was going to talk about Naomi.
Oh, yeah.
Great character.
Talk about that. Nah, that's
great character. I believe that she's gonna have a statue made, something special for her. I don't her just heart, her character. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called? What's the title called?
She won her second U.S. Open.
Okay, sweet, yeah.
Yeah, so
man.
she won the U.S. Open. Naomi Osaka. Yeah. I don't know if I spelled that. If I said that right, my apologies. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She's 22 years old. She's 22 years old. And she has been going. One more time.
First introduced when she beat Serena.
Yep.
Was when I caught wind. I was like,
young gun too though. She was young then.
Yeah. And then this go round, she came in. I saw her with the Tamir Rice.
She wore 7 different masks of 7 individuals that were killed by police brutality. So definitely showed character on her end. As a 22-year-old on the big stage like that, that means something. Yeah, that takes a lot of heart. That takes a lot of courage to stand up to any and everybody who's going against you and say, this is what I'm standing for. This is what I'm playing for. And the fact that when she won and accepted the trophy, she put a Kobe jersey on. You know what I'm saying? Like that girl, come on, man.
Yeah, she got a different swag, man.
She laser focused, bro.
I love that they're implementing this into tennis, which is amazing. I saw Corday, YBN Corday out in the stands, and he had what shirt did he have on? Was it defund police or some shit, or arrest the killers? I don't know, one of them shirts. But he was speaking his mind like
that's her boyfriend.
Yeah, they're a couple.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know that. That's like
they really on it.
So I love it, man. It's a good look. It's a real good look for that generation.
It's a great. I mean, she's 22. He's 23 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I look at myself and I'm like, dang, at 23 years old, was I doing that? I wasn't in the space of doing that. I mean, what were we talking about? Possibly like Obama getting elected. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Like really going to go vote and speaking my mind on that. But to be in a space right here and at that young of age and making those statements, that's huge. That's amazing. I hope the next generation continues to follow that and don't stop applying pressure.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. That's just amazing.
That's major character. Who are you going to talk about?
Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. That Verzuz was probably the best Verzuz. If y'all caught the Verzuz, bro, that was the best.
Good.
I didn't even know you could do that, right?
Good.
Hey, man, you sounded good.
Hey, bro,
look back and see who just did that.
All right, Patti said, that's not my lyrics on the teleprompter. That's not my lyrics.
Oh my God, that shit was so funny, bro. I love Patti LaBelle, bro. I love Patti LaBelle when the things aren't going right because she gonna tell you.
She keep it real.
Like, I remember that Christmas thing when she was like, "Where are my background singers?" Like she was like, I think the teleprompter messed up again.
Hey, so she was not playing.
That was great. I loved her kicking up. She kicked off her shoes. She had Louis Vuitton luggage sitting next to her with red bottoms just stacked on top of each other up the luggage, bro.
Stupid flex.
Then Gladys Knight, so far, she was singing with no vocals on the record. She was just going straight like she was singing. Then she was doing the ad libs like, "Baby, let me tell you more about this," and then just go back into the song like she, bruh. Really, it does no justice to what artists are doing these days because they was singing like it make you like miss that soul. Matter of fact, the shit felt like Thanksgiving, bro. Like once Thanksgiving,
it warmed your heart.
Damn, is it the holidays?
It warmed your heart, bro.
Bro, it just felt soulful, bro. Matter of fact, you ever like have like you hear something and then you just all of a sudden just get a memory of it, just take you to a place? That's what happened to me, bro. While I was in there, while I was watching it, bro, it just took me to my aunties, my great auntie bathroom because she's like one of those. Not your okay. So imagine like your successful auntie.
Okay.
When you walk into your successful auntie house and you just be like, dang, like this is some nice china plates with gold rim around it.
Yeah.
It just.
It's a bathroom. My room.
Right. Yeah. So you go in there and you just see like perfume and like crystal shit. That's where it took me to. Like, dang, they really like fancy, bro. They really queens. Like that what it mean to like age gracefully and just be a queen and just. It was great, man.
It took you to that?
Man, it took me all the way there, man.
I gotta watch the whole thing. I saw a little bit of it.
Man, it was great. Dionne Warwick came out and was singing with them, and just seeing all three of them, bro. It's just, it was magnificent. I can't think of the right word to say.
I was about to say,
phenomenal.
what song in particular did it for you?
All of them.
I said, what song in particular? You said
bro.
the whole verses.
No, bro. All of them, bro.
I did hear that this was the best verses.
It was the best.
Hands down. They sang the whole time.
Yes.
And they still got it.
And they both got so much personality. Like, they just been in the game. Like, they ain't have to play no music up there. They could have just talked for 3 hours. Like, and I still would have been locked in. Like, it was great.
No, I can do that. Versus is the new, and I understand it's a wave right now, but it's a real form of documenting culture.
Oh yeah.
Whether you can look back 10 years down the road and you be like, oh, 2 Chainz and Rick Ross, that was the hot rappers then. Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They survived so much. And they still were able to put on the show, give them their roses while they're still here. You know what I'm saying? Pay that homage. Brandy and Monica. You know,
I can really see it turning into like a HBO thing where people like really have to like pay for it, like pay
on
per
some
view type shit.
MTV Unplugged type vibe.
Yeah, like it could be huge. I hope they don't like cross over.
What you mean?
With these verses?
Oh, like. You're hearing the mumbles of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, yes, no, yeah. I wouldn't want to see that just yet. You know what I'm saying? They need to like, just be cool, Let the culture have it for a little bit.
Let them have it. Let them have it just for a second.
Just boom, boom, boom.
That, who would you into it? Because we spoke of the Brandy and the Monica. Shouts out to KP.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see next?
Usher and Chris Brown. That's definitely where I'm going. Yeah, I think that'd be hard. I like to see Mary J. Blige up there. I don't know who she would battle.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing with Mary J. Blige. Ain't nobody got nothing for Mary J. Blige, bro.
Missy. I would like to see Missy and Pharrell. I keep saying that, man. It's gonna happen. Yep.
Yeah, Missy got bangers. And she got a lot of personality too, man.
Yeah. I hate to change subject, but since we're talking about verses, would you
talk to me?
How you feeling about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones?
You know, Roy Jones is a Piccolo player, but y'all can see it in the background. Y'all see Piccolo on there. Yeah. So,
you painted that?
Yeah, man. What you gotta say about it, bro?
Horrible,
it sounded like you was coming from a neck. Yeah, I painted that. And I wasn't drinking. That was me, y'all. That was me sober.
Nah.
Shoot, stop playing with me, bro. That's art.
Nah,
hey,
it's
one
too
time for the Nose. The Nose lost. Jacksonville won. Pensacola, home. Grovetown, home. But how I feel about that boxing match, I think it kind of reminds me of like a Rocky movie. Like, it doesn't need to happen, but it's just, hey, Mike Tyson is one of the greatest. He's had his rise, he had his fall, and now here's an opportunity for people to remember him like so. You know what I'm saying? And Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest out of Pensacola for sure, but you have an opportunity to go against Mike Tyson, but the rules are kind of skewed.
Yeah, man.
I think it's just one of those.
It's like a no knockout or some shit.
Yeah. We're just putting on for the people, man. It's
And
really
these niggas
kind of
is
scarring.
old, man. To be honest, like they old.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know.
They're old,
Weird.
but would I watch it?
Yeah. I mean, I'll watch it. See what's. I gotta look. See what's happening. I'm not gonna look away.
I gotta watch it. You know, I'm going for Roy Jones. I don't care what nobody say.
You going for Roy Jones over Tyson?
You heard me, man. You don't see that? What that orange say? What that orange thing say?
P-Cola.
Yeah, you got to. Piscola, baby.
Yeah, I got you.
So, hey, I got confidence in my boy. He gonna tag Mike Tyson. That's why he said don't knock him out.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I did? Watch interview with Kanye West and Nick Cannon.
Okay, talk to me about it.
And Nick Cannon, I mean, okay, so Kanye West, I seen a part one interview like last week, and I was like, damn, okay, you know, Kanye West he sounded normal. This go round, he still kind of sounded normal, but you could tell like he's just different. He thinks different because, you know, saying he billionaire status, like, it's like he's like a secret agent for for black people. I think he still got black people in mind with what he's trying to do. It's just not. I think he just has a Republican way of expressing himself, or not even Republican. Just
would you just say he has a rich way of expressing himself?
Unconstructive, like not normal way of expressing himself.
He's a billionaire, bro. The way he talk is different.
Yeah,
he needs a PR team to help him break down his words in a better way, right?
Yeah.
Because he may be saying some things that could be enlightening, but his delivery is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a horrible delivery, nobody's listening to you.
But that's the thing, is that people are listening to him.
They're listening to him and saying that he's crazy. But are we listening to him and saying, oh, shoot, Kanye's onto something? Most people are listening to him to make fun of him. And he may have some solid points, but you're still putting yourself in a bad space.
Yeah, he speaks on that. He speaks on like, okay, everybody thinking I'm crazy, but everything I'm doing works. And I've always done things the way I wanted to do it. So
I'm gonna keep on doing it.
I'm the billionaire, basically, is what he's saying.
It's proof in the pudding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can call me crazy all you want, but I'm a billionaire. Ain't no way I didn't get here by, come on.
Yeah. And when he said that, I was like, valid point.
Checkpoint. Checkmate. Checkmate. You say.
Correct the brother. Yeah.
So what did you take from it, and would you apply whatever he was saying to your life, and do you think that it will help make you a better person or a better situation?
No.
Okay, nothing. All right, so there goes that. That was fun.
Nah, I think integrity plays a big part in everything that we do, and I think I think a lot of decisions he's made, whether it be his own decision or not, I think he sold his. I don't want to say he sold his soul, or he didn't have much integrity in some aspects, but it just didn't look good for the culture. I think he gave up some culture when he did certain things, like say slavery was a choice, or I'm gonna wear the MAGA hat, or I'm gonna wear the Confederate flag, or I'm gonna change the meaning of the Confederate flag. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is just like, bro, like you didn't have to do any of that. You could have just been like cool and just like still made your bread. And
does that help his billionaire status? But with him playing both sides of the fence in a sense, right?
Yeah.
It helps his billionaire status. So people will still say, hey, you crazy, you don't have integrity. He says, I'm billionaire.
Yeah. But you got to
think about
the people.
Yeah, you got to do those type of things. But that's what got him to where he's at.
Yeah. Nah. For real. You got to think about like, the people that are calling him crazy are like the people that are helping him. Like when you talk about like the media, Basquiat. You know anything about Basquiat paintings?
Yeah.
So Basquiat would make these paintings and then he'll put like a word like freedom in there, but then he'll mark that shit out. And and the reason he say he did that is because when I mark it out, it draws your eyes more to that word freedom. And I think that's what the media does for Kanye. It's like the more y'all call him crazy, the more advertisement he basically gets. So it works out in his favor. It's like, yeah. And if it's one thing history has showed us, whenever they call black people crazy, it keeps them alive. So you follow me? Okay, so like so Dick Gregory. You know Dick Gregory?
Mm-hmm.
So Dick Gregory would give you he'll give you facts, black facts. Boom, boom, boom. We did this, boom, boom, boom. But then he may say something like, yeah, and I ate onions for a whole year because I was dieting and it's good for my body. but
he started off as a comedian.
Yeah, but they'll take that and say like, oh, this nigga crazy. Like don't listen to that nigga. Like it's the same thing they do with Dave Chappelle. He told y'all like exactly what the fuck going on. They was laughing at my jokes, but they had a different laugh about it. They told us that nigga went to Africa to do crack. Crack in Africa. So it's just like, yo, like you gotta. I mean, I don't like the way Kanye did everything, but I understand it.
You have a better understanding for the method behind what he was trying to.
Yeah.
So did he achieve? Is he achieving what he sought out to do? I mean, of course he's a billionaire now. So, but
not just a billionaire. He's like a I don't even know how to say it. 5 billionaire, 5 times billionaire or some shit. I don't know. I don't even know how to say that shit.
Is you worth $5 billion? There you have it, guys. Hey, you can get anywhere from here. Atlanta State University, Thomas State, and Luce just skipped some math class, but it's okay. It's all right.
You see, I gotta give me some billions under my belt, so I can.
Yeah, so you understand the lingo. Okay,
it,
understood. Now you talking my language.
But yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, it's working, bro.
Okay.
And he mentioned like, yeah, man, like I'm gonna start orphanages. Like all this land I'm buying, like I'm gonna start an orphanage, and you know what I mean. I'm gonna have kids, like you know what I'm saying. So he got big plans, and I believe him. So I think some good's gonna come out of it. Is what I'm saying in the long run, anyway. Oh, speaking of kids, I hate to change the subject. I saw the most craziest video today on DL Hughley page, bro.
Is it the Netflix joint?
Nah, this nigga, some in Chicago, a lady left a baby, like a newborn baby, like just in somebody's apartment and was gone. That orphanage shit just made me remember that shit. But like it was a fresh baby, bro. And a dude had to get him, wrap the baby up in towels, wrap her up in towels and stuff. They called the police. But
like also Brenda had a baby, Tupac.
Yeah, just like that, bro. It was bad, bro.
Dang.
And dude, and they filmed it all. Like, go to DL Hughley page, man. Y'all,
Go ahead. Dang, that's sad. That's sad, man. God, please watch over him, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, man. For real,
dang,
man.
Dang, that's sad. I hate to hear that.
It's just
I can't imagine, bro. Like babies don't actually be in this world, bro.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You took it upon yourself to do what you did to get a baby. You know what I'm saying? And with that comes responsibility. You got to be willing to accept those responsibilities. That's just plain and simple.
Yeah.
That's not fair to anyone. You know what I'm saying? And that child who ain't asked to be here. So
Nah,
Lord, please watch over him.
yeah, man.
I asked this question, just shifting the narrative, but it's still staying on something. When it comes to mental health, right? Some people, whether the anxiety, the fear, the depression, because you're like, shoot, I don't know how to raise a baby. I'm a baby, or I'm not sure how old the woman may have been. I'm a baby raising a baby. I'm not ready. I thought this was going to I thought we were going to be in a relationship. We fell out. Like, I'm trying to get back at this person, whatever the case may be. But mental health, September is Suicide Awareness Month, right?
Okay.
So when it comes down to mental health, is mental health awareness, is that now a trend? I know we talked about it on the last episode when it comes down to Big Sean and how he was really opening up. And you're seeing a lot more rappers and a lot of other people opening up about their mental health awareness. Do you think that is now a trend, or is it something that you're realizing that a lot of everybody has some mental health issues? You know, a lot of people are really messed up inside, and they either they need to have somebody to discuss it with, or what do you think on that? Because a situation like that, all I can think of is either you're selfish or you have some type of mental health issue that won't allow you to take care of that baby. Like, that is your baby, and you just ain't no way.
Dang. September is mental health awareness?
Yes, September is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Dang.
And we'll speak on it. Go ahead, Luce.
I don't know, man. I have.
September is Suicide Awareness Month. Did I say Mental Health Awareness?
Yeah.
My apologies. Suicide Awareness Month.
Oh, suicide awareness. So I have I don't know. I feel like some cases, mental health is like, I don't want to sound like like I just don't understand it, but I feel like everybody goes through shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody feels like sad at points, and everybody thinks about, like, okay, so me and you was at we was at the cigar bar a while back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey man, y'all ever thought about suicide? Everybody at the table was like, yeah, like,
yeah, like
I was like, oh shit.
No, I agree.
So it's like, I think everybody goes through stuff. Everybody feels it. Everybody is living this experience for the most part. And I think just being Black in America, like, the amount of mental health and these thoughts that affect us, it's just like skipped over. And they're like, no, but if somebody else has, if an other has the same issues, then they get pampered, or they get to go to like a med resort or rehab, or you know what I mean?
Okay.
So without sounding too like I don't, not that I don't care, it's like they don't care. So why should I? My bad.
But that was a Ginsu knife that you just shot. But so I asked that question. Like I said, September is Suicide Awareness Month, but with mental health being a strong topic nowadays, do you think that would help with the numbers decreasing when it comes down to suicides, right? If people were to openly feel free to talk about those type of subjects, or talk about depression, talk about whatever's bothering them. Yes, like you said, everybody goes through something. Everybody's dealing with something, whether you're depressed, whether you got anxiety, whatever the case may be. But if you have an opportunity to discuss that, do you think that would help with the decrease of suicides?
No.
Okay. Understood. Or why is that?
Because I don't think people really care. I think we care about the people that we're close to, but to make Suicide Awareness Month a worldwide thing for like you said, like a trend. No, it's like donating your $3 to help a kid over there.
Okay.
You know, it's that thing. I think like if you talk to if you're feeling depressed or sad or something, you got to talk to the people that one you care about and two that care about you, because those seem to be the only opinions that matter. You know what I mean? Like I've been on this internet, and so we get on.
You sound old, but I've been on this internet thing.
So we hop on Instagram. We hop on Instagram every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting to the point where I'm seeing so much bullshit that it's like I can't even keep it. Like I turned on my phone today and I saw a baby get dropped off at somebody's door, and then I scroll down and I see a police harassing a black kid in front of his house. Like, so it's constantly this shit that's supposed to cause mental issues, or you know what I mean? Like it's supposed to give us anxiety and shit.
It's constantly replaying in your mind.
Come on, man. Like not even in my mind, in my phone.
But you're seeing it, so it's like it's already once you see it, you can't unsee it. You know what I'm saying? So it's already there.
Exactly. So it's
ingrained.
like, damn, I didn't ask for this, but it's always there. And then you see 30 people died because of wildfires. And then you see Trump say some shit like global warming doesn't exist.
I didn't want to tell y'all about COVID because I didn't want y'all to get scared about it, but it's really scary and people are really dying about it.
And then COVID. So it's like, yeah, nigga, like everybody, we're all living this shit. And then you think about like were they saying anything about mental issues in like the 1920s when fucking the Great Depression and shit?
I don't know. I wonder.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
Saying, like,
I don't know if it was a thing though. Like think if you're talking about back in those days, that was still being like tests being ran on it, or it's still being, what is the word that I'm looking for? Loose, like found.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it was still experiments going on, and you're saying, all right, that's what that is. That's depression. That's anxiety. That's bipolar. That's this.
Nah, we all depressed. We all got bipolar. We all
got PTSD.
We're all going through this shit. You know what I mean?
And that's why they say only the strong survive.
Hey, it's like for the most part, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like watching a black kid on drugs and then seeing him get sent to jail, and then a white person and they get sent to rehab. You know what I mean? So our situation, we're like, this earth is hell for some of us. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't mean to be like blunt like that.
No, I mean, you gotta speak your truth, but I get where you're coming from though. Yeah. There have been plenty of studies where, in reference to kids in elementary school, middle school, high school, definitely coming from the hood or anything like that, they've seen killings, they've seen arrests, they've seen police brutality, and you can't tell me that they don't have some form of PTSD already, right? Mm-hmm. Without being in a war zone, I mean, that's something similar to a war zone. They already have PTSD, so they're already going through some type of mental health issue, and then you want them to do well in school, or you want to force them to do this, or you want to force them to do that, and it just continues to build. The thing is, having these open discussions when it comes to, like I said, having open discussions when it comes to mental health, and not only, I don't think that it's a trend. I think that people are getting more comfortable with having a discussion about mental health issues or mental health awareness. Do
you think that's helping?
I would hope that with people becoming more comfortable with expressing themselves instead of having to deal with those issues by themselves, or feeling like they're all alone, that it would help and ultimately decrease suicides, right? Because there's a lot of like Mac Miller, great rapper, right? And he rapped about his depression and stuff in his songs, and you see him overdose, and you're like, dang, he was crying out for help. Was anybody ever there to help him? I'm not quite sure. You know, I don't really know him, but he was talking about his mental health awareness, his mental health issues, and it ultimately drove him to a suicide. But if people become more comfortable with having those open discussions and having somebody that they can lean on or speaking to, would it ultimately help in the long run when it comes down to that? That's my main question, and I would hope that it would help instead of just become a new trend and everybody's just talking about mental health issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These I don't know. Was his shit a suicide? Was it a suicide? I mean, I know it was a suicide, but I don't know if he like did it intentionally to die.
I think it was
that
named an overdose, but
yeah,
people would say
yeah. I mean, I think the young kids feel it mostly, like that generation that's on that like sad self-pity, like, you know, and then they get the drugs to cope, and it's a bad combination. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very much so. If you, not necessarily you, Luce, but anybody who's listening to the Better As Possible podcast, if you know somebody or if you're feeling any type of way, man, the hotline is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, that's 1-800-273-8255. Don't suffer in silence. If you're going through anything, if you're having any type of issues, if you're thinking negative thoughts, like Lou said, he asked a question to me. I openly, yeah, I've had thoughts of it. He's had thoughts of it. Had another homeboy who said he had thoughts of it as well. Everybody's going through something, but you still got to be able to lean on something or somebody who's valuable to you and continue to push forward. Plain and simple, man.
Mm-hmm.
You are important. You are worth it. You are needed. Don't give up. Bruce, what you got, man?
No,
you guys.
I think your sentiments are the same as mine. Like, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody, or you're in a situation where you feel like you can't talk to somebody, go talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody. Seriously, like, you know what I mean? Shit is real. Shit is real. I don't know, man. It's such a touchy subject, because I had a friend who was going through that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, some came in his life and it just turned his whole life upside down, and he was like seriously considering that shit. And I guess the best way I coped with it was to just be there for him. You know what I mean? Like, whatever he needed, whenever he wanted to talk, I'll pick up the phone. If I see him calling, I'm picking up. What's up, bro? What you want? Or just check on him. Call and check on him. Like, bro, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. If you know somebody, you gotta, like, if you Mario, and I missed my counseling session today. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. If you know somebody who's going through it, or you sense they going through it, it's always good to just like reach out to them and make sure they straight, and try to just give them. It was tough because it was hard to say anything that would make them feel like better. You know what I'm saying? So it was like everything I would say, I was trying my best to not make the situation worse. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing I tried to do was just speak life into him.
Yeah.
And, you know, and he still like deal with some shit, but, you know, for
he's in a better space though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
No, it's very important. And I know where the mood is switched, but it's a very serious subject. And it's very important if you do have anybody that you're going through, like Lou said, be that ear, be that shoulder to lean on, be that person that just speaks life. Let somebody know that they mean something. You know what I'm saying? If somebody feeling like they want to be out of this world, hey, let somebody know that they really mean something to you. They're valuable. They deserve to be here. They are loved. Even if they feel like they're not, man, they are loved, and they need to love themselves. Because that is the worst thing that you could do, because all the people who possibly hasn't been showing you that love, hey, they're going to be hurt for forever because of that situation. So,
yeah.
Definitely. Luce, what you got for us to finish this up, man? We're a couple minutes out.
Yeah.
I feel like
anything I say is not. I don't know, man.
This is a Better Is Possible podcast where we feel free to talk about any and everything. We're not afraid to touch any subject because at the end of the day, better is possible. And we understand that. So this is like therapy for me and Luce. I hope this is like therapy to y'all as well.
It really is.
For the simple fact that, hell, 2020 been one hell of a year on its own, but we still know that better is possible, and we want you to understand that better is possible. Catch us each and every Monday, live shows at 10 p.m. in our YouTube on Wednesdays, where our new episodes drop. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you share, and share your light, man. Better is possible. From here on out, keep it moving. Let's go, Luce.
Suicide Awareness Month. I think that's so big. What's weird is that I've recently, the reason I asked you back then, I know we've got 3 minutes left, but the reason I asked you that back then was because I was looking at life and I was just like, yo, what is this? Like, why are we here? What's our purpose? What are we doing here? Like, what is it? And I think about that kind of stuff. Not saying that I just want to off myself or nothing like that, but it's like, does this really matter? Is there something better on the other side? And just a human experience, you think about all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a realistic thought, and I don't know, I don't know.
I mean, I completely feel you. Like, at times it does feel like the burden is way, way heavier. And when you see life going a certain way that you didn't expect for it to go, or life throws you curveballs, and you ultimately hope and wish that things are going to get better, but you don't see the better in it. And it's hard to just fight that battle by yourself. And what I'm saying is sometimes it's not even a battle. Okay. Sometimes it's not like,
it's not like I don't feel loved, or you know what I mean? It's like I'm not scared to die type feeling. It's like what is this? Mario said it's the universe. But it's just like, what is this? What is it? You know what I mean? Like, we got this, we're just in this system. We weren't asked to be here. We weren't asked to do nothing in it. So, the only thing that not the only thing, but the thing that helped me get out of that was the people you love. Yeah. Just the people you love. You can't, I don't want to leave them because I enjoy that. I enjoy life. I enjoy this shit, but it's just a thought.
True story. All right. This has been another episode of the Better Is Possible podcast. Once again, that number is 1-800-273-8255. Hey, love yourself. Know that you're worth it. And better is possible in every situation, man. Luce, I love you, man. Thanks again. Great episode. Hey, we love y'all too. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.
Love y'all.
You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You got this. You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through.